Okay, video 2, that one first part ended abruptly because someone walked into the office and started chatting to me, so hopefully you haven't heard anything confidential on the streaming. Okay, so what we've just done is we built a mesh from scratch. It's been saved to disk. So what I'll do now, I can just demonstrate that again quickly. It might be overkill, but I'm not sure how it's going to work between videos. So I'm going to build a mesh, left hemisphere this time, for example. There we go. It's pretty quick. It's going to render the initial vertices for us first, and then it's going to show us some curvature and initial smoothing representation of that mesh. It's pretty quick. There we go. So the initial vertices in this instance for the left hemisphere look pretty sensible. Curvature information, computes the between layer connections. We'll save it as a new mesh. Okay, so new mesh 3. And then it should just ask us if we want to load that into our current session. So yes, we would like to. In it comes as a new mesh. There we go, new representation. And just as before, there's a corresponding entry here to a corresponding entry along the tabs. And I can operate on that entry specifically by smoothing it or updating the overlay data. Okay, so that's very much where we're at. I mean, this is a viewing platform. Hopefully that initially has been a demonstration of what the capabilities are. I will just talk quickly about what's happening here with the mouse interaction. So this is the standard VTK trackball camera mouse interaction settings. So when you hold down your left mouse button, you can rotate an object up, down, left, right. When you hold down your right mouse button, you'll get zooming effect. When you hold down your middle mouse button, if you've got one, you'll actually get this kind of panning. So what this is doing is moving the object in the coordinate space relative to the origin of the viewport. So what that means is it kind of rotates more weirdly. What's particularly useful about this is you can center any bit of anatomy that you want, for example, in the center of your viewport, and zoom in and out. And so we can line that up. Where it's not so useful is when things get horribly out of sync and it ends up out here and you can't recover your angle. So just so you're aware, I've left most of the standard VTK key bindings for window interaction active, except the Q button. So hopefully when you hit Q it doesn't quit your session. But hitting the R button, for example, will recenter your object of interest in the middle of your viewport. So it's quite easy to end up in this condition where you can't interact properly. So hit the R button to recenter it.